Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So this is just pre-shuffle. So I'm going to go into this a little bit, and then I'm going to lay out a spread for you. But so far, you know what's coming through is some bird energy. Both of these, see that? So some of you may be very into nature. Maybe you're an artist and you draw or paint nature scenes. But there's an element here of stability, staying even keeled through the ups and downs, and an ability to stay not derailed, something like that. There's a brick wall here. There's some sort of red and green going on here. Interesting. So how are you? This is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, of course, so do not force it. Okay, we have High Priestess. Look, okay, I love this. These two cards really coincide. See with the birds and the colors, and then look at these coincide with, oh, and there's another feather. There's another sign of a bird. Here we have a paintbrush. Here we have waters, and this looks like sailing. This is interesting because of the red drapes, or the curtain's like a curtain call. It's like next stage or next act, next chapter, sailing right into it. Interesting. Anyway, High Priestess, that's like an inner knowing. In the Knight of Swords, that is up. There's a clarity here. Knowing where to go, which way to go, what to turn from, what to move forward. This is a beautiful energy. So we're going to put that at the top. Let's see what's going on with the person or situation on your mind. Here's a new beginning at the bottom of the deck, and the Death card. So it looks like something big ended. I don't know, is it like a regular, again, those cards coincide. This is kind of, I'm liking this, let's just say. What's going on with Saggy's person? Okay, so it looks like you're going to get communication, maybe a commitment. Ten of Cups. That's like swimming in a sea of emotion. And the Moon. Yeah, wow, emotion. Again, the cards coincide. Are you guys seeing this? These two coincide. Those two coincide. These two coincide. That's a strong... I'm going to have to dive in a little bit deeper, but it looks like this is underwater, gazing at the sky. But there's a lot of emotion here for your person. These two coincide. The Fool is an ending but new growth, right? Or the Fool is a new beginning. The Death card is an ending, but it depicts this, in this card it depicts growth. Look at the butterfly and the flowers. All right, something crazy going on here with these cards. So the person on your mind has a lot of emotion going on. Am I losing my mind, or like these cards do all kind of have a crazy, common thread, don't they? We got Two of Cups intertwined, and this is twin flame. This dandelion always represents twin flame for me. It's wishes. Let's see what's going on here. Recent past. I mean, what's coming through right off the bat is that you're gaining control of your emotions and the direction you want to take, and your person, the person in your environment or situation is thinking about you, maybe dreaming about you. You're their end-all be-all. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Okay, Magician. A Something else just showed up that was making me almost say manifesting, but magician is somebody who can make things happen. And again, we have the bird with the same beak going the same direction. But the magician is somebody who has all the tools to make something happen, right? Make things happen. It's manifesting. This is success. Six of Wands being recognized. This looks like something you manifest. Something, someone you wanted to see your value. Looks like they are. See? Jeez. It's so, the cards are coming out, the words, exactly like I'm saying words. They're coming out right after. Like, look at the eyes. They see. So this person is seeing your value. And it's something you manifested. I mean, I know I should be used to it by now, but it's just, I'm not. Okay, Two of Wands. Two of Swords. So I think that you're gonna be the one. This person may be somebody that hurt you, and the foolish you or whatever, whoever didn't appreciate you, that's coming to completion. This is super strong. Why do we have the Two of Wands? There's a decision with lots of twos. And then the Nine of Wands. You know what this... You know what this is? This is not pretending to be okay, I think, anymore when you're not. It's wearing your scars bravely. And, you know, it's a lot letting go, I think, of toxic positivity, which is when, you know, we take the whole... speak the words of, you know, positive words over yourself. We take it to a toxic place to where we don't admit when we're hurt, and then we don't, you know, we don't deal with it or heal. This is finding that, I think, that balance of, yeah, you've got some scars and dealing with them, and knowing that you're still beautiful, and you're still beautiful with the, like, the scars and there's always hurts and rejections of the past, something like that. Why do we have the Two of Wands? You got a major decision. 11-11, Four of Wands. That's twin flame energy. But what's the Two of Wands? Somebody hurt you so much that I think that it's going to be, you know, there's going to be a decision to whether to let them back or not. It's just a repetitive. Somebody's hurt. I think somebody's hurt you over and over. And now see, there was like, whereas I think you were swimming in the sea of emotions, you've grown up over it. Now you've risen above it. See that? The water represents emotion. The Hermit is somebody who shuts out all the noise. There's the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this is like very validating. I don't even feel like this person was bad, but I feel like, look, you've gone from swimming in a sea of emotion, I believe, to rising way above it. But do we have a lot of pentacle energy? So let me dive into that. Yes, look. Six of Pentacles, that's having enough to give. Very abundant cycle. So you've got a decision. You've got a lot of like twos. Here's, you know, the World card, something where you were held back, you're bigger. This is coming up a lot in a lot of the readings. This is growth. Which one do I want? You have options and you're not settling. Okay, that's interesting. What else for Sag? We're going to pull some charms too. Okay, there it is. The Star. This is going to be your year. And it's not just money. It looks like it's love. Look at this. Ten of Wands. And oh, Ten of Wands here. Here's the Emperor. Being in control. Being your true self. There's so much growth in this reading. It's been a long... You know what I just got? Yeah. I've heard it all before. Something like that. Let me get an oracle. And then we'll do a couple charms. Let's look at manifesting. I love this. Mirror work. Look into a mirror and make a funny face, one that brings forth a laugh or a smile. Whoa. Punch or yell into a pillow. Stomp your feet, get on the floor, kick and scream. Have a tantrum. Having a tantrum moves your and releases your energy so it's not stuck and weighing you down. Well, that's so cool, crazy, because we had that. We had not having the toxic positivity, allowing yourself to get it out. Afterward, it says, afterwards you will feel lighter and ready. Let me get this to focus. Okay, hold on. Oops. Sorry, hold on. There, if you want to take a screenshot. All right, let me see what fell. It says, letters. Oh, I love that. Write a letter to your future self. What advice would you give and what questions would you ask? I love that. Okay, let's just pull a couple charms. So there's 5 and a 6, which is 11. If you add them, so these numbers could be significant. Look at that, they're 5 and 6 on all sides. Isn't that interesting? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, wait, am I losing my mind? 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 5 is 16, which brings us to 7. Okay, I calculated that wrong. But anyway, so 5s and 6s might be relevant to you somehow. Here's some letters that could be relevant. There's a D, an R, a T, a J, and an A. There's a 5 and a 2. There's an O and an F. Another D. I'm going to leave that out. This says follow your heart. Here's a stork, which typically indicates a baby. There's a wish. Here's a white cat. A glass of red wine and a snowflake. There's a shell. And an acorn. And an I love you. Okay, well, we know this person... You've got somebody coming back, I believe somebody who didn't see your value, or maybe they did see your value, but they didn't treat you as such. That person is coming back, but you've elevated and you've got options. There's Paris, the Eiffel Tower, a key, another star. So a lot of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. And there's a cloud. Very cute. Also, I just got I saw 4s and a V. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me see. This other bag. Do what you love to do. Here's a sun. That could be Leo. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You know what else I just picked up was you might tell this person before you, like totally commit that you just want to see how it goes for a while. All right, you guys let me know in the comments. I love you. See you soon. Bye, Sag.